Hello everyone, my name is Davey Wall and this is part 4. But this time is a TLC Predictions. So, I'm finally ready to talk about TLC. I'm all up to date. I was all up to date anyway, but I'm all up to date with me videos. So, WWE TLC Pay-per-View Predictions. I do apologise for not having predictions for the last 3 pay-per-views. As I've said, from part 1 to part 2 to part 3 onwards, I've been very busy. So, the card is as follows. So, it is Bray Wyatt versus The Miz. Now, it's not The Fiend. This is Bray Wyatt. Funhouse Bray. So this is going to be interesting because there's been a lot of talks that he was interrupting The Miz at house shows. So this might have been building towards this. He's destroyed Daniel Bryan. Will we see Daniel Bryan tomorrow night? We'll never know. So this will be Funhouse Bray. And this is weird because this will be Funhouse Bray's first ever appearance as a wrestler. I know that's weird to say, but this is how intrigued I am. I'm a big Bray Wyatt fan, and I love The Miz as well. Okay, at first I never, but I've grown to love him over the years. And so this will be for the Universal Championship match. So so it says Bray Wyatt versus The Miz in a non-title match with Daniel Bryan taken out by The Fiend. Pulled the scenes. The man is not The Fiend. The Miz family Smackdown is. Oh, so I don't know if this is a championship match or not, but it's got a C in brackets, so it might be for the championship. We hope. So, I'm confused because I was reading the little article where I can get the cards from. Pardon me. So, I reckon Daniel Bryan will interfere in this match at some point and let Bray Wyatt retain the championship. I want it to be so Daniel Bryan is involved somehow, but in my other mindset, I don't want him to get involved, not just yet. I say wait until WrestleMania, continue till then. I just want him to dominate before he gets put back again. But I want him to have a dominating reign as Universal Champion. So I'm really looking forward to this match. I love The Fiend. He's the best thing to happen to SmackDown, in my opinion. So this is going to be an interesting year for Bray Wyatt. It definitely has been. You know, he wasn't on television for a very long time. When he had the Starcade thing, I never even watched the first Starcade in the WWE. So it's interesting for me to see Bray Wyatt and The Miz go at it. It's going to be good. He's bringing his family into it. He says he's had a family, so it's a good dynamic. So, but he does have history with The Miz because he's interviewed him on Miz TV beforehand. So this is Funhouse Bray. This is a completely different Bray Wyatt. It may feel like the same Bray Wyatt to everybody else, but you know, it feels different. He's evolved a lot more to where he was beforehand to where he is now. He's evolved a lot more, and I truly appreciate that. So I want The Fiend to retain. Well, Bray Wyatt, should I say, because Funhouse Bray's going to be there, so it's going to be interesting. He's not The Fiend, but will he turn into The Fiend mid-match? Don't know. You don't know what can happen. As they say, anything can happen in WWE. Hopefully we'll build The Fiend's reputation back up somehow for a dominant title reign. That's what I want. That's what I want. But moving on, for the women's tag team championships, it's gonna be the Kabuki Warriors, which is Kairi Sane and Asuka, taking on the team of Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair in a TLC match. So this is going to be interesting because it's the first women's tag team tables match, because I've watched in the past before it became a pay-per-view, like at SummerSlam, Matt, Jeff, the Hardys, and the Dudleys, the originators of the TLC match, became such a dynamic. It became its own pay-per-view, so they should be proud of that. But this is the first time with women in a tag team type style, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be good. I'm hoping for Kairi Sane and Asuka to retain the championships, because I want that dominant type feel from them, from the Kabuki Warriors, to carry on and take over the reign of the Iconics and squash their reign into pieces. So it's gonna be. I want that. I love Becky Lynch. Don't get me wrong. I love Becky Lynch, but I thought this was just a all SmackDown match, but this is one with a Raw match card on it, just mainly SmackDown. Which is weird because they don't normally share pay-per-views unless it's Survivor Series or whatever. So I don't know if they're having exclusive ones anymore. But anyway, hopefully you will definitely see probably the insane elbow from a ladder to I reckon she would have a double stack of tables into Becky or Charlotte. So moving on to the men's portion, it's the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The New Day versus the Revival in the men's TLC match. So I want the Revival to win this match. I'm shocked to say that, but I want Kofi Kingston to stay away from the New Day now. Turn him heel. A heel Kofi Kingston. I don't know why I want that, but I do want the New Day to separate now. Unless you keep them together, I don't know, but I want the Revival to become the tag team champions and have a dominating tag team title division. It just makes sense to me. It just makes sense to me. Because I like the Revival. We need a good heel tag team for them. Maybe not Big E turn. Big E staying babyface. Xavier Woods staying babyface, but not yet a full heel turn. Maybe just to plant the seed for this match. It could go either way. I'd love to see like a big splash from Big E, something from Kofi. He can do amazing things with ladders. We've seen that in the past. So I'm really looking forward to the Bray Wyatt match with Daniel with The Miz, sorry. And I'm looking forward to the women's TLC match as well. But I am going for Roman Reigns. So there's there's 3 TLC matches. 2 of them make sense. One of them doesn't really make that much sense to me because they're not fighting to climb up a ladder. That's mainly that to me is a TLC match. I know people say, "Oh, it's just a ladder match with 2 other weapons in it," but it's more than that. It's really more than that. It's how you use those elements. So we have Roman Reigns versus King Corbin in a TLC match. Their rivalry is based on who the real locker room leader was. It's brewing up for Survivor Series, putting that dog meat on him, really pissing off Roman Reigns. It's one of them. It's just, it's not mediocre. It's just, I feel sorry for both guys because they're basically saying, well, we got really not much to do with them. You know, I reckon after this storyline passes, I reckon putting Roman Reigns in a tag team should put him stay away from the Universal title for a little while. Not to win the Universal Championship at the moment, but because of Dolph Ziggler, I reckon the use of Dolph Ziggler and Rude would be really good to add the equation. I just don't want to go back to where he wins all the time. Oh, because he had leukemia. I don't want to sound bad when I say that. I just think that Roman Reigns really, this is a tough one. Roman Reigns is gonna win, but I reckon I'm in 2 minds. Baron Corbin should cheat to win. If he's gonna win, he should cheat to win. Overcome the odds type thing. And there's 3 of them, so they're going for that dynamic. It could be Court of Corbin or whatever you want to call them. You could have them 3. You can't necessarily bring back a Shield. Maybe when Jimmy and Jay are cleared and clean and okay, they can come back and face the Corbin's court against the Usos and Roman Reigns. That's what it'll probably lead to. And probably just build him towards another Intercontinental Championship. Something to do with The Fiend, probably further down the line, because he's had the rivalry with Roman Reigns and he had all those secret weird looking messages around him in blood, well, what was meant to be blood, and he brought his little girl into it and all kinds, similar to what he's doing with The Miz, but in a different dynamic sort of way. So yeah, it's a hard thing with Roman Reigns because you want him to become Universal Champion, but people say, oh no, you can't push him to. Yeah, Bray Wyatt's just starting his reign, and then you go, I don't know, it's a hard one because you're putting him in this feud. I don't know who, I reckon it's not going to hurt Roman Reigns, but if he loses that in that fashion, then because he had Drew McIntyre, he's now Corbin. Will he go to Bobby Lashley? I don't know. But speaking of Bobby Lashley, it's going to be Rusev versus Bobby Lashley in a tables match. Shock, horror, because of what happened at the so-called divorce. He put him through a table, so it makes sense. I'm surprised there is no chairs match. Chairs matches are weird. There's only been like a pinch full of them in WWE, thank God. Tables matches are pretty simple. Both pretty big guys, you know. I like this match. I like it because it's I don't like the story, I just like the thought of the match. Big two dudes who's gonna put through who through the table. But since Bobby Lashley's already put through the table, maybe Rusev will get put through the table and they'll have a rematch, a rubber match, and probably another match to end it all. And it's a weird storyline. It started off weird. When he come back, I thought he was a heel, and now he's a babyface. And Lana's pregnant, and then she's not, and then I don't know. It's just a sloppy, horrible storyline. There's probably some truth within the storyline. I don't know. It's all weird to me. I don't know who come up with the storyline. It's bad. They're both great athletes. They shouldn't stoop to this type of storytelling. You could have done it in a different way. Maybe getting him away from a title shot. You know, something different. Not different, but something like that. Or who's the better? Who's stronger? Is it Rusev? Is it Bobby Lashley? You know, but they got this weird dynamic. I don't know. Just Rusev to win, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where they're going with it. It's hard to actually, yeah, one of them things. So we've got Alistair Black versus Buddy Murphy. I like this because of the fact that Buddy Murphy knocked on Alistair Black's door. The last person to do that was Cesaro. Although he's joined with Sami Zayn, he's part of little, I don't know, what would you call it, a stable? He's gone into a manager's type role. I don't know if he's putting Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura as a tag team. He's come over to Raw. He's working with Mojo Rawley, trying to mold him. It's just a weird thing that's happened with Sami Zayn. I don't know what's going to happen with him. I don't know if he's injured or not. I don't know. So, that's my thing on it. That's my thing on it at the moment. Aye. It's... but with Alistair Black and Buddy Murphy, getting back to them, sorry, I did go off topic then, but by knocking on Alistair Black's door, Buddy Murphy just provoked that Alistair Black. He wanted this fight. Now he's got this fight. Both men are pretty great athletes. It won't hurt either of them. It won't hurt either of them. But I reckon I'm predicting Alistair Black will win to keep that momentum going after him defeating Cesaro, and then he could defeat Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy can come off of that. He can, I don't know, maybe they're going that way. I really like this match, but I'm really looking for, there's a few matches that really stand out for me. So, and then we've got the Smackdown Women's Championship. It's Bayley versus Lacey Evans for the Smackdown Women's Championship. Bayley's been a great heel. Not yet for Lacey Evans. Not yet. Let's push Bayley. Let's get her out of the shadow of her so-called Sasha Banks. Let's Bayley drop Sasha and forget about Sasha. That's what I want to happen. Maybe she does come champion, but I don't want to see it just yet. I want it to be where we're building towards her winning it, where she'll lose this one, but she'll keep winning other fights to get to the championship, to get to that title, and then eventually winning the championship. But I want Bayley to win it, to retain her title, because to build her up to be a legit, tough, fighting, a legit, tough, fighting champion who can take on anyone without Sasha Banks, but still being that tough girl routine, that tough girl type feeling that she's got at the moment. So just to keep the championship on Bayley, just to have a decent, lengthy title reign. So yeah, those are my predictions. This has been part 4. You guys have been amazing. So sorry I haven't been, I've been busy. Other things have been going on. So there'll be frequent videos, and then anything like that happens again, it won't be so frequent. So I'll just keep updating you as it goes on. I'm so grateful for I've still got 16 viewers. I would love for you to like, share, and subscribe. Thumbs up, leave comments down below. Thank you very much. This has been your Wrestling Roundup. Good night, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, wherever you are in the world, whatever religion you are. Hope your holidays go well. Thank you.